Okay, so I'm building a playlist for whenever you're 20 years old. That was actually good timing for that song. And because we're listening to the playlist, but you guys can't hear it because I'm not getting any strikes because I don't like how it looks. Okay, it just ruins it. But anyways, so yeah, if you know a good song that kind of feels like your 20s, I kind of want to know what song that is. Maybe I'll put it on there, and if I don't, maybe it's just not my 20s, you know, but I could still appreciate it for being yours. But anyways, I realized I've been doing a lot of healing, and I'm doing a lot better than probably ever in my life, which is really awesome. And I wanted to kind of share this thing I wrote with you guys because it's about affirmations. I'm somebody kind of who really started with like no self-esteem, no self-worth. And so I really was like at one point kind of going for anything to kind of like hang on to and kind of change my inner voice. I didn't even realize how bad it was. Like, I guess I knew it was bad, but like, holy crow, wow. Holy wow. I didn't notice how bad, you know, until, you know, and this is why I always say to journal, because it's the only way that you can do reflections on yourself. But anyways, can you just listen for a second to my persuasive piece on affirmations? Thank you. I'm gonna read it, and if you don't want to hear it, then just leave. I don't know. Fuck. Skip? I don't know what I'll be talking about then. Probably, I don't know. Fuck. So this is my last journal. I finished it this morning. I had a lot of fun, actually. It's been my journal since February, so I'm actually really happy. So, this might be a little personal, but that's fine. Okay, this made me think about how my self-talk changed over the years. I pulled out a notebook from each year since I began journaling, and this is what I'm noticing. In 2023, my affirmations were a foundation to the person I want to be. I could tell my inner critic was loud and that I was trying to reinstate my values. I was clearly in a dark place. I didn't believe I was beautiful then. I was bringing in my negative attachment patterns. However, I see now that my affirmations centered around love really helped me subconsciously. I was learning to create boundaries, healthy communication with myself and with others. I was also trying to hype myself up and cultivate self-love and self-worth. In 2024, I'm more confident. I reclaim my own story and state that I always win, both presently and before. In 2025, I see maturity. I'm affirming over my fears. Learning affirmations can help me from being too black or too white. It also gets to the root of my negative self-talk. Actually, click moment. These affirmations help me to feel beautiful and finally crush some of that anxiety. This is when I saw my affirmations as factual and not cringy. Currently in 2026, my affirmations aren't focused on convincing me that I'm enough. Instead, they're a tool to reestablish my goals and my strengths. The keys to my manifestation. Strategic. Anyways. Yeah, that was just like my notes on, because I was just like I was like, wait, I kind of love that. You know, whenever you're just like when randomly something in your body clicks well and you know it's like, it's not that important or cool or fascinating and you always kind of knew it, but all of a sudden it just clicks and you're like, you just want to talk about it. I used to kind of go to people for that, and then I realized like, I should just start writing it down, you know? Because it also keeps me from, sorry, all wrapped up right now. It also keeps me from yapping to people who like maybe I shouldn't. Oh, I don't like that angle right now because my closet light is on. Oh no, we're gonna do that angle because did I show you guys my project? Hold on. So I just like, I thought the lampshade was kind of boring, so I did like, some of it's not great, but this is a monkey. This is like a little archer symbol for Sagittarius, a butterfly, a sun, a frog, and a snail that I did kind of bad on. But honestly, I love just adding a little bit of me on furniture. I really do. It's so much fun. Also, I really should just get like a way to like somehow paint more, because I found that that's the quickest way to get me into like a meditative zone, is to paint. Because like I could just, sorry, this song is so good. Holy crap. Why do I keep saying that? Holy crap. So I'm doing